way to live in a good relationship with someone is to cover up the bad attitude of that person with the good side of that person, because everyone in this world have good and bad side. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, if you're seeing this video for the first time, this is King Mikebu, your baby girl, the Mikebu. Yes, so today I want to dive in straight to the point. No time to waste. You can remember the last video we did the part 1 of the hardest truths that no one will tell you about marriage. Today we want to start from the continuation of it, because there are, like I told you on the previous video, we have a lot of stories and a lot of things to learn from this. Okay, yes, so if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do us good to me good by subscribing, like and share my videos. God bless you all. Let's keep moving. Yes, this is the part 2, or rather the continuation of the hardest truths that no one will tell you about marriage. Like I said earlier, a lot of us has prepared and planned on how to enjoy our marriage as a young girl that is aspiring to get married. But we don't know there are a lot of things that are into marriage that even your mother, your best friend, your sister, your dad, nobody is going to tell you that, because marriage is like a school that no one graduates from. Yes, no one will tell you that, because everybody has different challenges to encounter in marriage. What your mom or your dad or your brother or whoever, your friend, the challenge the person passed through in his or her marriage is not what you might be able to, what you might encounter on your own. Okay, everyone's journey is different. Remember, we are created different. Even if you're twin, your destinies are different. So let me go straight to the point. Number 3, remember we stopped at number 2, which I said is the money matter. Yes, so I don't want to go back to that. Of course, we know that money matter contributes a lot in marriage. Okay, you have to be prepared ahead for that. Get something doing to support your partner. As a woman, as a man, everyone has to work hard to build up the family. If you look at the situation of the country, in fact the world at large, it is no longer what someone can do alone, one person, no. Even if your husband is capable as a woman in doing all, you need to also support, as the man who appreciates it so much. Yes, let's look at the third part of this truth. Number 3, unmet expectation. Yes, as a man, you aspired to have a slim woman with figure 8 shape as a wife, and probably when you get married to this woman, she's this type of woman that she has this Mercy Johnson shape, figure 8 shape. The shape is so perfect. She's slim, she's this, she's that. You don't want a chubby woman, you don't want a fat woman. Probably, you know, everybody has taste anyway. I'm just giving instance. And you know, childbirth changes a woman look. Now when this woman has put to birth, after giving birth, you find out that there are a lot of changes. That sexy woman you used to know that time, you're no longer seeing her now. You begin to wonder what happened. Where is that beautiful figure 8 I used to see? Now she has a protruded tummy. The tummy is looking so big. And some women too, they will look so fat, and the man will start looking at that sexy pinot that he got married to, and that pinot is no longer the person you are seeing. Even when she appears naked, wears some sexy stuff, you are no longer seeing that sexy person you used to see, and you begin to look for those small chingon girls out there. Remember, all standing breast must fall one day. That girl you're seeing out there will definitely one day get married. Even if you try to marry her, she will still give birth and it will come up. Okay, remember the old days. So would you be able to tolerate this woman and still love her even when she has added a lot of weight? What do you have to do? You have to adapt and assist her to come back to figure. Not like you expect her to be 100% the way she was before she gave birth. No, it is not possible. But at least there are so many things you need to do. You need to encourage this woman at this time. You need to encourage her, help her, take her out to go and gym, help her to monitor herself. And you see, no matter what, she will still come back to shape. But remember, she will not go back to that exact figure, except if you have money for surgery, like our celebrities do these days. Yes, and it's not everyone that will risk that, okay? There are some people that wouldn't want to do that, but you need to. You love this woman, you keep loving her, because the way she looks is not like she's okay with that. Of course, every woman still wants to look good even after childbirth, okay? Yes, you see, like people like us, after 5 children, we are still working hard to keep ourselves in shape, but it's not easy, okay? Yes. Now, another thing, let me take it to the side of the woman. A lot of challenges might also come. Yes, when you get married to this man, the man might be rich, have a good work, providing for the family, and challenges step in. The man lost his job, or he has business challenges, and you start encountering financial difficulties. Can you still love this man even at this point? These are the things you need to think about, because so many people doesn't think about this. And by the time the man, when they entered newly or when they were still courting, the man will take you out, buy goodies you are enjoying, he'll take you to fast food, anything you want. You'll get married, the man is still providing. And at a point, the man starts encountering challenges in his business, or he lost his work. Can you still support this man as a woman? Think about this. That is why you need to plan yourself, prepare yourself ahead of time. Get something doing as a woman to support your family, because you don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know what will come up. You don't know what you face in future. No one knows tomorrow. So that is why you need to prepare yourself ahead. That is why you see some marriages, some women, when this problem sets in, they will zoom off. And you see a lot of men out there who want to convince you, come on now, what are you doing there? Come, I will give you this, I will give you that. And some of them will start flirting around just because of challenges. You have to plan yourself ahead of this. Had I know comes at last. Plan yourself. Don't say, mommy, sister, you did not tell me it is like this. Same goes to the man. When you see that stature or that shape of your woman disappearing, still love her. Okay, let me quickly go to number 4 aspect of it. Number 4, I would rather say handling your differences. Do you think about how to handle your differences when you get married? Remember the time you're courting, you will not notice everything about your partner, because both of you are seeing yourself once in a while. It is when you live together with someone. And during courtship, let me tell you one thing. When you are still courting with a guy or a girl, there are a lot of red flags you might even discover. But you see, because the love is still shaking, nothing anybody will tell you that you will listen. No, anyone that is trying to advise you against that relationship turns to be an enemy. The love is still shaking you like you don't even notice any wrong. You don't even notice when something is going wrong, because you just the love is still too much. Now when you set the marriage starts, the major cocoa, 1 year is gone. Some people will not even get up to 1 year. It's funny enough. And some people after 2 years, they will start discovering a lot of differences in their behaviors. This your partner might be the type of person, let me just give small example. In your house, this toothpaste, this is just a small thing. Anytime you want to press it, like some people in their house, they start pressing from the bottom, while some press it anyhow. And you are this type of person that you have been trained in your house. You always press it. Someone like me irritates me when I see someone pressing it from the middle or any other part, apart from down. Makes it look smooth and nice. And your partner is this type of person that was not trained that way, just press it anyhow. And anytime you see it, you start shouting and ranting. No, remember, this is what difference, brought up. Just use love to train your partner towards this. Another example I would like to give is this. In your house, as a woman or as a man, you like eating cold food. Another person cannot eat cold food. Whatever the person will eat must be hot. And this is how this person was groomed. Now both of you come together and you find out that, oh, no, I love eating cold food. And this man said, I love eating food when it is cold. This one said, I love eating it when it is hot. And he has been trained for this. And this one will say, no, I will not eat cold food. This one will say, no. And you know one thing? Two wrongs can never make it right. What do? Learn to adjust to your differences. And some people, just a little thing, they will start nursing it in their mind. Before you know what is happening, this one will say, what kind of man is this? And this man will say, what kind of woman is this? You don't tolerate your differences. You start finding faults. Okay? There are some men that they don't. In fact, we have different patterns of life. I start giving an example, a lot of examples. And mind you, children too might also set in on this process. And a lot of things, just like a man, you don't like it when the house is, if you want to enter house, I once lived with one of my in-law. He's this type of person that once he step into the house and step on sand, the house is on fire. So what will you do? You as a man have to take it easy on the woman too, because children are there. They will surely and definitely scatter house. And the woman too have to adjust and make sure that the house is always neat, because the husband wouldn't want this dirty aspect of it. So there are a lot of things. What about when it comes to issue of a child? Okay, probably you expected this one actually is supposed to come to unmet unexpected needs that you did not meeting up with your needs, as well, I discussed earlier. Probably there are challenges like childbirth, delay in childbirth. How do you cope about this? The man might not even be the one to disturb. The woman might also not be the one to disturb. How do you cope about this? You start disturbing yourself. The man will start shouting at the woman, give me shout. Are you telling her to give you a shout? Is she God? Oh yeah, now put baby there, let her bring it out. And some women will also push their husband every day. In fact, the house is on fire. Every day the house is on fire. Please, before you get married, plan yourself. There are so many challenges that comes up in marriage that nobody will tell you. And you don't know the one you will meet. That is why nobody will tell you. Because what the person meets might not be what you will meet. At this juncture, I would also want to advise our young guys that are expecting to get married that marriage is not bed of roses. No marriage is 100% good. All marriages has their own encounters and challenges. Your ability to manage and adapt to your incompatibilities is very, very important. Please, for peace and for an everlasting marriage to be in your home, try to accept each other's flaws, because nobody is 100% good. I keep telling people around me, the best way to live in a good relationship with someone is to cover up the bad attitude of that person with the good side of that person, because everyone in this world have good and bad side. Tolerate your partner's bad side. Adjust. Use love to change them. Quarrel does not solve any problem. Pray and correct yourself with love. Don't expose your weakness out there, because those people you are exposing your weakness to can never help you. Mind the kind of friends you keep after marriage. Stop every comparison in your marriage. My husband does that, my wife does that. What about the one that his or her wife or the husband does not do that your own husband is doing? For example, my husband might be the romantic type, but it doesn't help or assist in doing house chores. Some men are like that. This world now, women are also striving to put something on the table. So men got to assist their wife. Forget about people that will say, yeah, I saw him the other day. I went to his house, he was the one cooking. And so what? If you cook for your wife, is it a sin? And this one will say, my husband is not romantic, but he also assists and do house chores at home. So can you just look at it? There are some good aspects of your husband that one does not have, and that one has his own good side that your husband does not have. So why the comparison? Take the good side of the person, use it to cover up the bad side of your wife or your husband, so that there will always be peace. Stop counting wrongs. Stop always picking on offenses. Some of you are they can never appreciate. Some people can never appreciate their partners. The only thing they look for is fault this, fault here, fault there, fault. They can never see anything good that their partner does. The only thing they see, like I was telling someone the other time, I remembered a friend of mine during my university days. She had this diary where she writes the names of people that offended her and what they did to her. One day she brought it out and showed it to me. The question I asked her was, babe, I just saw this thing now. You have shown me this. These are the people that offended you in one time or the other. But you did not show me the people that did good to you. And this is the pure character that we human beings exist. And exhibit, and it's very, very wrong. Why would you always count on people's wrong? Can't you ever remember the good side of them? What keeps a good relationship? See, let me tell you, finding a partner is difficult, but the most difficult aspect of it is maintaining it. Maintenance is more difficult than obtaining something. Yes, maintenance is more difficult. You can get something in a platter of gold. You can also suffer to get something, but maintaining it is where the major work lies. Maintenance is the key. Learn to maintain your marriage. Remember the old time you have together when the love was still shaking you. When you cannot do without this person, then you as a woman, don't just leave yourself. Even after childbirth, still make sure that you help yourself, assist yourself. Don't just relax every time you're putting on wrapper on your chest. You turn to Mami Yabo in the house. You cannot even help yourself. Every time you don't even put yourself in order so that you still look attractive to the man. If you know that thing that attracted that man to you before you get married to the man, please still go back to it. Don't just leave yourself. And you as a man, if you know that thing that enticed this woman, those sweet peri things you used to do those days that she loves so much, still go back to it. Yet I know there will be a lot of distractions. Either you are still looking for a child, it's disturbing the family, or you still have children and there are a lot of distraction. The man has to think about house rent, the woman will think about how to take care of the children. A lot of challenges coming up. But do not allow yourself to be overwhelmed with these challenges. Still remember you have someone there. Please and please. I have a lot to discuss on this topic. If I keep discussing it, a lot to discuss. But even if I tell you everything I have to tell you, your own experience might still be different from another person's own. That is why marriage is a school in which no one have ever graduated from. Nobody can graduate from the school of marriage, okay? So when you enter there, keep learning. But all I want you to know is that as you're preparing for that aspect, the romantic aspect, the enjoyable aspect, also remember that there are challenges that will come up, and be ready to face them. Face them well. When you see those people that are still moving on, celebrating 30 years, 50 years anniversary of marriage, if they tell you their stories, you will not believe it. And yet, they are still flourishing in their marriage. Do not envy what another person have. Make yours to be as sweet as the person's own. Stop wasting your time looking for what someone have. Build yours and make yourself good. Make your own sweet. Everything, love, relationship, marriage, go with sacrifice. There must be something you need to sacrifice. for the sweetness of your marriage. So at this point, I know you really enjoy this topic. More and more are still coming from different topics. And if you're watching me here and you have something bothering you that you want me to discuss about, there is something or something you feel that people will enjoy, it will also help some people out there. Some people are passing through depression, some challenges in their marriages, in their work, in a lot of things are happening around us, and you want us to look and discuss about it on this channel. Feel free to send me message on my Instagram. Check my description box. You're going to see my Instagram. You'll see my Facebook link there. Just check me and there. Yes, I'm also on Facebook. You can contact me as King Joshua Amaka Glory on my Facebook handle. Okay, yes, feel free to chat me up and I will reply you. So don't forget to subscribe, share this video, make it to go viral. God bless you all. Keep watching. See you on our next video. I love you guys.